Hello, today we are going to solve equations that are quadratic in form. So let's consider an example. So solve 2 times x2 2/3 minus 5 times x2 1/3 plus 2 equals 0. So the general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals 0, where a should not be equal to 0. So we need to rewrite this given equation in this format. For that, let's give the substitution x to 1/3 as u. So usually we use u as the substitution variable. So we can give the substitution x2 1/3 equals u. So then you can rewrite this equation as 2u square minus 5u plus 2 equals 0. So this is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So you can see that the left side of the equation is a trinomial. So you can use different methods to find the factors of this trinomial. So let's use the SC method or the grouping method to factorize this trinomial. So to use this method, take the product of A and C, that is 2 times 2, that is 4. Find two numbers whose product is 4, and the sum is the coefficient of u, that is -5. So you can see that the two numbers that makes the product +4 and sum -5 are -4 and -1. Then you can keep the first term and the last term like that and rewrite the middle term using these numbers. So you can rewrite -5u as -4u minus 1u. So you can see that this is a polynomial with 4 terms. You can factor this by using grouping. So group together first 2 terms and the last 2 terms. So find the common factor from the first 2 terms, that is 2u. So when you factor out 2u, you have u minus 2. So we need to get the same binomial factor from this group. So you have to factor out -1. So -1 times u minus 2. Then again, factor out the common factor, that is u minus 2. So the remaining factor is 2u minus 1. So the factors of 2u square minus 5u plus 2 are u minus 2 times 2u minus 1. Now we can use the zero product rule to find the values of u, equate each factor to 0. So u minus 2 equals 0. So add 2 on both sides, so u equals 2. So from this factor, to find the value of u, set this factor to 0. So add 1 on both sides, that is 2u equals 1. Divide both sides by 2, so u equals 1/2. So we got the values of u. So you can see that our original equation is in terms of x. So we have to find the values of x. So to find the values of x, we need to do back substitution. So this is our substitution, x to 1/3 equals u. So instead of u, you have to substitute the values 2 and 1/2. So let's go to the next page. So we got the values as u equals 2 and also u equals 1/2. So substitution is x to 1/3 equals u. So instead of u, first substitute 2. So x to 1/3 equals 2. So you can see that x to 1/3 is same as cube root of x, which is equal to 2. To find the value of x, we need to take cubes on both sides, or both sides raised to the 3rd power, right? So you can see that x equals 8. Okay, so we got the value of one of the variable. Then substitute x to 1/3 equals 1/2, right? So instead of u, we have to substitute 1/2. This is again cube root of x equals 1/2. To get the value of x, take cubes on both sides of the equation, or both sides raised to the 3rd power. So x equals 1/8. So the final solution is 8 and 1/8. When you substitute these values back into the original equation, it will satisfy the original equation. So these are the final answers for the given equation.